On bottom line viewers and NFL fans, it's Mitch here, live for your Thursday Night Football Week 14 matchup. In this video, this live stream, I provide my thoughts, my analysis, my reactions, and of course my play-by-play for the Raiders and the Rams in Los Angeles, the home of the Raiders, not the Rams, okay? I'm sure there's going to be more Raiders fans than there are Rams fans in the stadium, but it should be a fun time watching this game. We've got the Raiders who are still trying to fight their way into a playoff spot, sitting 2 games below 500, but on a hot streak, winning 3 games in a row. Coming off some really impressive football, beating the Chargers last week, beating the Seahawks in overtime in Seattle. This week they get the opportunity to do something that a lot of teams have been able to do this year, which is beat Sean McVay and the Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams. For the Rams, no Aaron Donald, no Cooper Kupp, no Matthew Stafford. I don't think Allen Robinson's playing. A lot of players that were supposedly key to this team's success in attempting a repeat this year will not be active, will not be playing. The Rams have signed Baker Mayfield, which is one of the bigger storylines. I'm not going to beat it over your head like the mainstream media is right now, because quite frankly, Baker Mayfield absolutely stinks. So I'm not going to go on and on about Baker Mayfield. But he has an opportunity to play in this game. John Wolford will be the starting quarterback for the Rams. He has a neck injury. We'll see how long he can last. They also have Bryce Perkins, who adds a little bit of flavor as a runner to the quarterback position for the Rams. Maybe they showcase a bit of that. But, you know, like, this game will be interesting. I think the Rams are still well coached. The Rams do a good job, especially, I think, defensively this year, of limiting big plays, holding people in the red zone, not making stuff easy. So this is going to be a game where the Raiders, as favorites now, on the road, in a position they haven't been in a while. You know, people are starting to enjoy Raiders football again, get excited about the Raiders again. I feel like that hasn't been the case for most of this season. It wasn't that long ago when we were talking about, or I wasn't talking about, but everybody else was talking about, oh, Josh McDaniels sucks. Josh McDaniels got to go. He's the problem. He's going to get fired. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're not there any longer. I don't think we'll get there again this year, but this is a spot where the Raiders are going to be expected to come out and win fairly comfortably. They're 6.5-point favorites, so they're expected to win by about a touchdown tonight. So that's what I'm looking for. Can the Raiders rise to the occasion and play as everybody expects them to play well, win the game, and comfortably win the game? On top of that, just looking to see how the Raiders look mostly. I don't care too much about the Rams at this point. They're eliminated. I'm looking to see if the Raiders can somehow, some way, pull off a magical run to their way to the playoffs. My Patriots play them next week. That'll be a very interesting game that shouldn't have been taken off of Sunday Night Football, in my opinion. Was taken off of Sunday Night Football. That's going to be a big game that determines AFC wildcard teams, I feel like. But, hey, Josh Jacobs playing amazing, been running for like 160 yards a game. Derek Carr's been playing better. Nobody can cover Devontae Adams. You're going to see those guys go to work tonight. And defensively, what I'm looking for from the Raiders is that front four, if they can continue to play the way they played against the Chargers. Chandler Jones had a great game. Max Crosby is still one of the best in the league. Their D tackles, Jerry Tillery has played a bigger role after signing him off waivers from the Chargers. So some new faces, some new looks, some new blitzes, some new concepts from the Raiders defense. Can they continue that as well? So most of my attention will be on the Raiders and how they're playing tonight. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know who you're cheering for. Let me know who you think's going to win. Let me know your prediction for the game. Let me know who's going to make the biggest impact tonight. And yeah, Thursday Night Football, BLV, back here live again every week of the 2022 NFL season. Before we get started and kick this ball off, guys, don't forget to Gronk spike the damn like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to, if you are subscribed, Gronk spike the notification bell to be notified when we go live just like this every single Thursday night. Let's say hello to the people in the chat. We got Big Al in the chat. He's saying, feeling good, Mitch. Welcome to week 14, he says. Do not forget to Gronk spike the like button and the notification bell. Subscribe to the best NFL channel on YouTube. I do not disagree with Big Al's sentiment there. And he says, become a member. Yes, sir. Become a member, Big Al, he says. Singh says, hello, Mitch. I have the Raiders 27, Rams 10. Singh is the master of the scores. Ryan says, am I stupid for starting Mac Hollins, not Collins, over Deebo Samuel? I think you're kind of stupid, but I'm not gonna be too mad at you if you feel a certain way. It's your fantasy team, bro. Here we go. We're kicking off. The Raiders will get the football first. Here comes Derek Carr. Shout out to James. Shout out to Tessa, who's in the chat cheering for the Rams. For some reason, Tessa is a Seahawks fan who likes the Rams. It makes absolutely no sense, but here we are. Hector's in the chat, who is a Raiders fan. What's up, Hector? Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it, Raider Nation, in the chat. We got Nicholas Gill, who says, time to watch the Raiders. Nicholas Gill, a lot like myself, is a voluntary second or third team Raiders fan, and we've got Josh Jacobs on the first carry of the game, going for 4 up the middle, led by Jakob Johnson, the fullback, former New England Patriot. What's going on, Jimmy? What's going on, Jordan, who says LFG McDaniels? Curtis says, go Raiders. Can't believe I just said that, being a Chiefs fan. Win, lose, or draw since the Super Bowl. Big Al's got the Raiders, 28-17. Bodo with the super chat for $19.99. Hold on, Bodo just got announced this play. 2nd and 6, we got motion to the left. Devontae Adams, fake it to him, handoff again. Goes to Josh Jacobs. That time it is well defended by the Rams. Only a yard for Jacobs. So it sets up 3rd and manageable here. The Raiders have been a bit inconsistent this year on 3rd down, but they have become a run-heavy team. So it's not too surprising to see them run the ball on 1st and 2nd down with no Aaron Donald in for the Rams. But nice play by Greg Gaines there. Bodo says, once again, I'm in a hotel 107-inch TV. And because Amazon Prime bought the rights and the NFL approved it, I have to watch it on a 10-inch tablet. F you, Bezos. F you, NFL. You don't have to sell to the highest bidder. Derek Carr going deep on the first 3rd down. And it's an insane catch by Davante Adams. One-handed, one palm, just one. Looking like the 5-time champ Booker T with the one palm. You got the flag on the field for pass interference on, I think it was Jalen Ramsey. That is declined. What an amazing catch by one of the best players in the NFL, Davante Adams. Some people said it was all Aaron Rodgers. Not so fast. Davante Adams is just that good. So Davante Adams comes through with a one-handed spectacular grab. Now the Raiders are at the 38-yard line of the Rams, and Josh Jacobs gets another carry. Josh Jacobs this time goes for another yard as spit comes all the way down my face. That's just what happens to you when Davante Adams goes absolutely nuts. Jefferson Prod is in the chat. What's going on, my man Jefferson? How you doing? James says, whoa, Mitch, getting excited very early on. Davante Adams, one-hand catch. How could I not get excited by that, James? That was unbelievable. Come on, James. Get out your seat. 2nd down, 13:02 left in the first quarter. We do, unfortunately, have a Raider down on the field. It is a Raider offensive lineman, and the Raiders offensive line is a bit of a, they've been taking guys off the scrap heap, so to speak, to piece together an offensive line this year. It's been a very impressive coaching job with that offensive line this year. We'll see if that injury is serious. It did look to be pretty serious because McDaniels came onto the field as we were hitting commercial, but we'll find out more shortly. What's going on, Bodo? What's going on, Robert? He says, bury the Ramses. Jimmy says, I have the Raiders winning 30-17. Richard says, how many yards was that Adams catch? Like 40? Close to 4. I want to say close to 40-ish. It was a lot. Robert says, Gronk spiked on my way in. Appreciate that, Robert. Thank you so much. Cesar says, confession. I'm a big Jalen Ramsey hater since his shove against AJ Green. I did not know that about Cesar, but I will add that to the list of facts about Cesar. Jack FM. Okay, we got that. We've got Jalen Ramsey hater. Okay, I've got that as well. Tessa says, go Iowa Hawkeyes. Tessa, what are you doing over there? Curtis says, Devontae Adams is boss as a wide receiver all season long. You're not wrong, Curtis. Devontae Adams is an absolute boss. Jefferson says, Raiders will win 31-24. Okay. Keep giving me your score predictions. I like to hear the score predictions. I like it. Keep it up. We got 0-0 right now. We had a Raider injury, which caused the first commercial of the game. And I believe we have a 2nd and 9 coming out of the commercial for the Raiders in Rams territory on the opening drive of the game. Tessa says, Mitch, I can say a fact. The Seahawks are the best football team in history. I don't know about all that. How many Super Bowls you guys got? 1? I think Bodo's team's got more than that. Jay says, no more bad Matt Stafford commercials in the offseason. I actually really liked the Matthew Stafford. Which commercial was it? Was it like I don't remember what it was for. It was like, he had like the Lions joke in there. I thought was pretty good. Derek Carr throws on 2nd and 9 off the mitts of Mac Hollins, who can't secure the catch. It was a little bit behind Hollins on that out route, but I still think a professional receiver should catch that. 3rd and 9 coming up for the Raiders here after that drop by Hollins. 12:46 left in the first quarter. Carr and the Raiders in their white unis. They're all white, silver. I love these unis. Screen pass for a first down to the 25-yard line of the Rams. That's Abdullah on the screen. That's a classic McDaniels staple right there. They have the stack to the left. Abdullah motions. They get great blocks out in front and good execution on 3rd and 8 there by the Raiders, blocking. So at the 24-yard line of the Rams, Carr under center. Hands it off. This is the backup running back. Look like a yard or two. But there is a flag on the play. Could be holding on the Raiders. 12 minutes left in the first quarter. Big Al says, fly, Eagles, fly. Flag on the Rams for illegal use of hands by Copeland. Got his hands too high up there, right in the neck area, right in the throat, looking like Kane about to give the choke slam. So it's a first down at the 18-yard line of the Rams. Handoff to the left. This time it's the all-star, Josh Jacobs. He only gains a yard on that play. So far, the Rams have done a pretty good job against the run. They are a pretty good run defense. 2nd down and 9. Tessa stealing Big Al's lyrics once again. Second and 8. Raiders go fast here. 11 minutes remaining in the first. At the 16-yard line of the Rams, Carr gets into the gun. There's 3 receivers to the right. Adams is in the slot here. Carr running outside the pocket, escaping, gonna scramble, and Carr picks up about 4 or 5 yards on that scramble to make it 3rd down and medium once again for the Raiders. 10:50 left in the first quarter. Gronk, spike the like button if you're just joining in. Appreciate it. We got the Rams and the Raiders live on Thursday night. Sports Today, what's going on, man? 3rd and 5 for the Raiders here. 10:30 left in the first. It's a toss on 3rd and 5, but he's got an easy first down. Josh Jacobs to the 5. Josh Jacobs to the 2. And out of bounds. Josh Jacobs, Josh McDaniels with some good play calls on 3rd down. We saw a screen. We saw a toss. And all perfectly executed by the Raiders. Great block there by the slot receiver. Out in front. Keelan Cole to get that block. And really good job by Colton Miller. A little misdirection there as well, as you had the guard, the left guard, running to the right, almost to simulate a run to the right, but the run was to the left. 1st and goal, handoff to Jacobs up the middle. And that gets close, but not quite into the end zone. It'll be 2nd goal and 1 at the 1. Jefferson says, now the toss works. The toss works, man. The toss McDaniels, baby. At the 1-yard line, 2nd and goal. Goal line formation for the Raiders. Handoff again for Jacobs, and Carr knew immediately that was going to be a touchdown, Raiders. So the Raiders are up 6-0 on the first series of the game. 12 plays, 75 yards. And a 5-minute, 47-second possession. The Raiders with excellent execution on their opening script of plays. Can Carlson put through the extra point before I put up the score? I did not sing. I'll have to look. 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Carlson to attempt the extra point is good. The Raiders on the first drive of the game score 7. So they go up 7-0. Thanks to Davante Adams deep down the field on 3rd down. 1-hand catch. And then a little Josh Jacobs to finish the drive off. Bodo Winter says, I understand the Rams offense taking a nosedive, but I'm missing something with the Rams D. Do they have like 16 injuries? Well, Aaron Donald's hurt. I don't know if anyone else is. Maybe Troy Hill. Tessa says, come on, Rams. Play defense. They're making me mad. Oh, no. Why are the Rams making you mad? Tessa, please explain why you like the Rams and the Seahawks. Can you explain this to me? Sports Today says, do you think Boza will play this week? If he doesn't, how big of a loss is it? Nick or Joey? Nick or Joey? Oh, I see it now. Nick. I didn't know that he wasn't practicing. If he doesn't play, that's a massive loss. He's one of the, I would say he's one of the 2 or 3 best defensive players in the NFL. Like, I think the best defensive players in the NFL are him, Parsons, and TJ Watt. I think that's a huge loss. Now, the Niners do have good depth, but if you want to beat Tom Brady, we know you got to get pressure, and Nick Bosa's pretty good at that. I think he leads the NFL in sacks right now, so he's pretty good at sacking the quarterback. He's pretty good at getting pressure. He's also a complete player. E2 says, hey, Mitch. What's up, E2? Are you actually going to stick around this time, or are you going to leave like every 5 minutes? What's going on, bro? Tessa says, because they got Darnold, who broke Wilson's finger, I was sad, but when Russ left, my Seahawks got mad. Oh, so you like the Rams because they hurt Russell Wilson, who gave you success, won you a Super Bowl, and you don't like Russell Wilson anymore because he left, even though he sucks now. Okay. Kind of makes sense. Kind of doesn't, but yeah. You don't think TJ deserves to be there, Bodo? What? Singh says the Giants are going to beat the Eagles. Well, Big Al will have something to say about that. 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Returned by the Rams on special teams here down the right sideline. There is a flag. Raiders purposely kicked that in play to make Powell return it. Looks like there might be a holding on the Rams here. And that could be coming back. I could see the Giants making it real close and interesting, though. I won't disagree with Singh on that front. Okay, rare illegal formation on a kickoff. So that adds 5 yards. They call a penalty on Brandon Bolden. This is the first time all season the Rams have had the same 5 starting linemen. Interesting. So, the Rams begin their first possession with John Wolford at quarterback at their own 32-yard line. Handoff Akers. Akers with a nice run for a first down for the Los Angeles Rams. Akers all of a sudden started getting the ball last week out of nowhere, which was weird, but yeah, that's what happened. That's what took place. Gronk, spike the like button, guys, if you haven't already. Share this with your friends. Share it on your socials. 2nd and 1 at their own 41. Handoff. And no gain. For the Rams, maybe even a loss on that play. Nice play by the Raiders. Jerry Tillery. Like I said, Jerry Tillery played really well against his former team, the Chargers. And a really good play there. That might have been a low-key great pickup by the Raiders. Off of waivers, the former first-round pick has been a bust throughout his career. Can he turn it around in Las Vegas? 3rd and 1. A end around and read like a book by Max Crosby, the madman. It'll be 4th down. Nobody blocks Crosby. He comes off the ball like an absolute monster. And he gets Atwell in the backfield to force a 3-and-out and a punt for the Rams. So the Raiders will get their second possession at their own 20-yard line after that touchback. What's up, Harley? How you doing? Hold on, Harley's in the chat. I don't know if you could hear that. Bodo, that's a staple of the McVay offense right there. I've seen Zach Taylor run that as well. Zach Taylor actually ran that play on 4th and 1 against the Chiefs, and it got stuffed. Big L says, I'm sorry, Tessa, but fly Seahawks fly just sounds weird. Yep. Seahawks country, she says. Caesar says, welcome, Harley. Bodo says, do you know the Giants have one of the worst offenses in the league? Horrible first downs, horrible at third and fourth downs, and those three categories are in the bottom 5, says Bodo. I mean, I'm not surprised by that. But hey, they've been winning some games. Sports Today says if the Lions make it to the 7 seed, they face the Vikings. Would not be surprised if an upset would happen. What has to happen for the Lions to make the playoffs? I mean, I feel like there still has to a lot has to happen for that to happen. Am I wrong about that, Sports Today? Woo Pig says howdy. What's up, Woo Pig? How you doing, man? They're showing the Derek Carr press conference where he was crying after the Colts game. It's still tough to watch that. Yeah, he was pulling a Dan Campbell. But hey, it might have worked. It might have worked. Which team leads the NFL in total first downs? My guess is the Chiefs. First and 10 at their own 20, the second possession of this game for the Raiders. Jakob Johnson motions from fullback to tight end. Play action for Carr. He's got some time. Moving to his right, he checks it down to his running back. There is a flag. Josh Jacobs with that catch, gain of 5. There is a flag, though. Richard says Lions have to win all the remaining games, right? Sports Today says Lions own a tiebreaker over Washington and the Giants. That is true. Washington? Why do I not remember them playing Washington at all? Was it like really early in the year? I do remember the Giants game. Holding on the defense, Bobby Wagner was called. Bobby Wagner, a little bit in trouble with the law off the field. He's in trouble with the refs on that play. 6:56 left in the first quarter and an automatic Raiders first down. Harley, what are you talking about now? UK Lions. What are you talking about? Caesar says the Raiders going to the Super Bowl. Lenny B probably. Yeah, that's probably what Lenny's saying right now. I tried to see if he was going to come on today. I don't know if I ever checked what he said. Probably wearing his Raider Letterman jacket. Carr under pressure. Almost throws it right to Jalen Ramsey. That pocket absolutely imploded there. John Simpson in the game at guard for the Raiders. I think at guard, maybe center. The Raiders lost one of their guards last possession. A handoff to Mac Hollins to the 43-yard line with a big gainer on the ground. Mac Hollins. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. What's up, Roland? Tessa says, yawn. Tessa, what are you doing? Tessa, share some of your cookies over here. I know you got those chocolate chip cookies. Sports Today says Bucks and the Patriots have the 2 highest efficiencies on play action, but among the lowest in attempts. I saw that today as well, Sports Today. First down carry for Josh Jacobs. Sets up. Second down and 7. Oh, nice, Harley. Nice. On my channel or someone else's channel? Second and 7, Derek Carr. Steps up, throws a dart to Mac Hollins. First down, Raiders. Into Rams territory. Scott on the stop there. Is Josh Jacobs an Offensive Player of the Year candidate? Yeah, you could argue. You could argue that. I think if the Raiders make the playoffs, or he drastically outgains the rest of the running backs in some sort of stat, then potentially. First and 10, I formation, handoff Jacobs. Jacobs pushing his way to the 36-yard line. Second down and 6. Second and 6 at the 36 of the Rams. Carr throws to the fullback, Johnson. That goes for no gain. Third down and 6 coming up. Curtis says, Harley, I'm just maxing and chillaxing. Mitch, did you hear about Von Miller being out for the season? Yes, I did, saying that is unfortunate. I heard I mean, they confirmed it, but I kind of knew that was the case earlier in the year when they announced the injury. First timeout taken by the Raiders. 3rd and 5 here for Las Vegas. McDaniels with his classic visor. Three minutes remaining in the first quarter. I think the Rams stadium is trying to get the Rams fans to say Rams house, but the Raiders fans are screaming Raiders house. Because I think there's more Raiders fans there. And Ice Cube in attendance. With the owner, Mark Davis. Devontae Adams, wide to the right, he motions. Fake the screen to Adams. They actually run a draw here. And that does not go well for the Raiders. Only a gain of a yard, so it's 4th down. And they're going to kick the field goal. Okay, that's interesting. I would assume if you call something like that, that you would maybe try to go for it after that. But I guess McDaniels didn't think they got enough movement or yards there in order to go for it. But with Carlson indoors, I mean, he's pretty automatic. It is 52 yards, though, which isn't an easy kick. Ramsey jumped over the center, but Carlson still hit it, and apparently it could have been good from 55. Field goal is good for the Raiders. They take that 10-point lead near the end of the first quarter. Great first quarter so far for the Raiders. True control. Tessa says the Seahawks own SoFi Stadium. Singh says, Mitch, I wish the Bucks versus Niners game was on Sunday night. Singh, you know how many people would complain about the game being 10-7 through 3 quarters? Tessa, stop eating the cookies if you got a sugar rush. Give one to Bodo. He deserves it. It sounds like, Bodo, that Odell is just not ready to play this year. It sounds like he's not back to form yet. I mean, it sounds like he won't work out for anybody. So, I mean, why would anybody sign him if he's not ready to go and ready to play? I wouldn't sign him either. You have to wait. Vernon says, what's up, Mitch? Not much, man. Just watching the Raiders go to work, bro. Watching the Raiders go to work. What's up with you? Sports Today says if Tampa Bay beats San Francisco, Tampa Bay would be 1 game out of 3rd seed. I know. I was telling Ultra that today, but Ultra's like, nah, the Bucks are going to lose next week, and they're going to lose. And I'm like, oh, okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's a possibility, at least. You think Seattle's going to finish as a 6th seed? That's interesting. I don't know about that, man. I think it might be, I mean, Washington and the Giants too, right? It'll be close. Speaking of that, we've got a great game next Thursday. 49ers Seahawks in Seattle on Thursday night. Tessa's going to be losing her mind. Devontae is still the wide receiver 1. I don't agree with that. I think he's like, I'd probably put him as the 3rd best receiver in the league, but the 3 best receivers are pretty ridiculous. So, I mean, they're all amazing. It's really pick your poison, but personally, I think Tyreek's the best, and I would put Jefferson 2nd, and I'd put Adams 3rd. But that's just me. Yeah, my Watson video, I'm probably going to be making a 2nd Watson video, man, because everybody's asking for it. So I'm starting to kind of craft some sort of script or something about it. It's going off this month. Like, people are going back to it. So going to try to capitalize on that. 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line. Wolford with play action. Going down the field. Wolford's got an open receiver to the 45-yard line of the Raiders. That was Van Jefferson. That's Baker Mayfield. I thought it was Wolford. That was Baker Mayfield. Yeah, I think so. A lot of Packers fans love me all of a sudden, which is kind of weird, but I'm with it. I like the Packers now. Ever since they drafted Watson, I've been on the Packers. Baker Mayfield, play action again, running to his left. Baker pumps. Baker runs. Baker to the 39-yard line of the Raiders. 1:20 remaining in the first quarter. Baker. Diggs doesn't, I mean, Diggs is great, but is he better than Adams or Jefferson or Hill? I don't think so. He's probably 4th or 5th, though. 2nd and 4 at the 39 of the Raiders. Handoff. Akers gains 1, maybe 2 yards. Third down here for the Baker Mayfield-led Rams. Caesar with a little rhyme here. Last Christmas, I rooted for the Lions to lose out. But the very next day, I'm rooting for them to make the playoffs and the Rams to lose out. I don't think that works, bro. Maybe I'm singing it wrong. But I appreciate the rhyme. 3rd and 2, Baker Mayfield going deep! And incomplete, intended for Atwell. Great coverage from Hobbs. And now a super late flag that I don't think should be called. If this is on Hobbs, I disagree. So they take the flag away and they say, never mind, no flag for holding on the defense. And I agree. Do I think the Rams had the worst Super Bowl hangover in recent memory? Yes. I mean, just facts are facts, man. Like, what else are you gonna say? What do you guys think, by the way, right now? I'm just wondering about. What do you guys think of the lighting? Like too low, or is it good? What do we think? Because I only have one light right now, and I've got the Christmas tree on. Just wondering, because I like to mix it up, but I don't know what the vibes are like. If it's too low on your phone, or if it's bright, or what it is. 55-yard attempt for the Rams here. The kick is good! What a kick by Matt Gay. That would have been good for 61, and all of a sudden, the Rams are feeling very gay. 10-3. Where's the Toby poster? It's in my storage right now. I've got the Rocky one up, but you can't see it right now. I got a new camera, bro, so it doesn't see as much space. So before, like, I get it could, but I'd have to like move it around, you know? I'd have to tilt it a bit. The webcam I used to have was super wide and it could see like everything. So that's why you could see the poster, but now I just got it up for motivation. Okay, Harley, thank you. Nick, I like the Packers and the Bears, bro. What do you think of the game so far, man? At the 32-yard line, the Raiders on the return. That will end the first quarter, though. So we will get the Raiders' third possession. They've scored on their first two in the second quarter. Justin says, we shall see. Shall see what? Roland says Mayfield is a bum. He lives on the lake close by me, and all he does is hang out by the lake all summer. Doesn't work out for shit in the offseason. Roland's got inside info on Baker Mayfield, and why does it sound extremely accurate? Sing, I think Josh is in the elite category. But right now, I think the best offensive minds in the league are Kyle, Andy Reid, and Mike McDaniel. I think those are the best offenses from a scheme perspective. I think Josh is like fourth or fifth or sixth, like somewhere in that next group. Oh, Tessa going at it with Big Al. You like to see it. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining the chat. Don't forget to Gronk spike the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to become a YouTube member, which, by the way, guys, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was looking at the YouTube membership, and I'm like, hold on. I feel like they're ripping me off a little bit here, so I might have to investigate that a little bit. We might have to just go to Patreon, but regardless, I appreciate everybody on the YouTube membership right now. Jennifer, what's up? Been a minute. Sports Today says, did you see how Shady McCoy said Belichick is below average without Brady? He's like Marvin Lewis, Mike Tomlin, Rex Ryan, etc. But first of all, Mike Tomlin is not average. Marvin Lewis, Rex Ryan. I liked Marvin Lewis and Rex Ryan, though. Especially Rex. I thought Rex Ryan was an underrated coach. In terms of Mike Tomlin, he's not average. He's probably Hall of Famer, so not average. But Belichick, I get that statistically that is true, but no, I don't agree. Handoff, gain of 4 for Josh Jacobs. Yeah, I know, Singh. I said he was like 4th or 5th. Oregon Ducks, what's up, man? He says, hey, BLV, how are you? And go Bills from Eugene, Oregon. Shout out to Eugene, Oregon. A Bills fan in Oregon, that's a little weird. 2nd and 6, throw, first down. What's the origin for the Oregon Bill fan? First down Raiders, Mac Hollins. Again. District, what's up, man? Where do I rank Jacobs among running backs? Top 5? Kind of hard not to. Top 5, top 6, top 4? I don't know. Just off the top of my head. Top 5 safe, I think. 1st and 10 for Jacobs. Running with power there to the 49-yard line. There is a flag. 13:31 left in the second quarter. I will say, I think McDaniel's scheme has helped him a lot, but this is definitely the best season of his career, without a doubt. From an all-around perspective, from a running perspective, from a receiving perspective, I think he's been really good. Another penalty on Copeland for hands to the face on the Rams. So a 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Jennifer says, good evening, Mitch, and all the cool people, Kewl, she spells it, peeps in the chat. Thank you, Jennifer, and good evening, Jennifer. At the 46-yard line of the Rams. Carr in the gun. Handoff. Jacobs gain of 3. Roland says, I think he meant to say Vrabel is the only coach with a mediocre quarterback and killing it. I don't think that's necessarily true. And don't get me wrong, Vrabel has done a great job. I don't think the Titans are... I think it's more than just the quarterback this year for Vrabel. In the past, it was mostly quarterback. But this year, the Titans are just a below-average talent team in general. Like, I think he's elevating most of the talent. 2nd and 5 here for the Raiders, but there are other coaches that are elevating average quarterbacks. We can talk about that in a second, but 2nd and 5, double reverse here. Big play call by McDaniels. Mac Hollins with a gain of 15 yards on that double end around for Mac Hollins. A runner, a receiver, a absolute monster is number 10. I feel like the Rams think that Ben Skoranek is Mac Hollins. I think that's what they think. But Mac Hollins is just a specimen. So there's, let's go through it. So there's, I think you could argue that Pete Carroll is doing that. I think you could argue that Mike McDaniel is doing that. I think you could definitely argue that Kyle does that. I think you could argue, what else? Those might be the only ones, but I'd have to think about it. 1st and 10 throw. Complete for a gain of 9 and maybe even the first down. Keelan Cole. Jay, what's up? Adam, what's up? He says, is Mayfield playing? Yes, he is. He played on the last series. Threw a nice throw for a first down. What games am I going to do Sunday? I'm not sure yet. Any ideas? Let me know. Probably Bucks and Niners for sure. Other than that, I'm not sure. 1st and 10. Hand off here. End around again. Exposing those edges. Nice run by number 19 on the Raiders. Not sure who that is. That's not Abdullah, is it? Second and 4, 10-20 left in the second quarter. Just mastery by McDaniels in this game so far. Really impressive play calling. What's up, Becca? How you doing? One of my favorite things on Twitter now is Becca's account. 2 flags coming in from the backfield. A loss of about 3 or 4 yards for Josh Jacobs on the ground. Holding on the Raiders. 10-yard penalty, second down on the replacement at guard, Simpson. Tessa's all over Big Al tonight. Just going after him. Died and dead. How you doing, man? Yeah, Judge stayed in New York. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Are you recovering well? Watching Harry Potter, I assume? At the 13-yard line, 3rd and 9 for the Raiders. Screen pass, but it is off the ground. I don't think it was ever caught, nor was there an opportunity to catch it. I think it hit the ground. 4th and 9. And the Raiders will punt. Not a great throw by Carr there. So Carlson will attempt a field goal. Queen Asia, what's up? How you doing? Carlson is good. 13-3 Raiders. Tessa says, Becca, I have been waiting for you. On Thursday night, the Seahawks and the Whiners. Hope you're going to be at that stream. Yes. And this is Becca.
Bruh.
What's up, Died and Dead? What's going on, bro? Oh. Saturday, okay. All day Saturday? Or are you gonna, like, take some time in between? Oregon says, hey, BLV, my dad is from Buffalo, New York, and that is why I am a Bills fan. All right, that makes sense. Deshaun, what's going on, man? Says Raiders, baby. 27-23. Big Al says, I'm sorry, Tessa, but I'm siding with Becca. All love the... Oh, no. Why'd you say that, Big Al? You're just stirring the pot, bro. Jay says Carlson has been consistently saving the Raiders' bacon. That wasn't a very hard kick. Ariel, what's up? Versus your cousin. What do you mean? Your cousin's favorite team? I should do Bills versus Jets, even though it's not really a New York showdown because the Jets are in New Jersey, he says. I could. That's definitely one of the games. We got any new people in the chat here today? If so, say hi. Oh, I just saw. Queen Asia says, pretty good. How about you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. Thanks for joining the chat, by the way. At the 22-yard line, return for the Rams. Here comes Baker Mayfield with 9:34 left in the second quarter. 13-3. Creative thinking, what's going on, man? Jennifer says, hi, I'm new. I'm not sure about that. Big Al, we got to investigate this. Is Jennifer new? Motion for the Rams, handoff up the middle, and a gain of 6 for the Rams. E2, what's up, bro? Brandon Mitchell, what's up? Becca says, hi, I'm new. I don't know about that one. That's debatable. Justin. Corey says, so we non-subscribers can talk this week. I felt discriminated against. Corey, it's not discrimination, brother. It's just you become a member, you get some cool shit. You know what I mean? That's all it is, bro. That's why you got to become a member. Ask Big Al. Gain of 4 on 3rd and inches by the Rams. Cam Akers. First down, LA. I mean, Harley will tell you. There's props to this thing, you know? You get cool stuff. Caleb Williams won Maxwell College Football Player of the Year. He's going to win Heisman too. Atwell with a big gain to the 40-something yard line of the Raiders and a first down, Rams. Baker Mayfield operating this offense pretty well. Man coverage, play action, crosser, and Atwell gets open across the field. Mayfield hits him. Pretty basic. At the 42-yard line of the Raiders. I'm not sure what happened there, but it results in a Max Crosby sack. Second down and long. That's what happens when you start a quarterback that's only been there for about 3 days. Second down and long, 6:50 remaining in the second quarter. Baker went the wrong way, I think. Second and 11 toss. Cam Akers cuts it back, but he goes nowhere. Third down and 11 coming up. Yep. Harley's only speaking facts in the chat. What's everybody's favorite food to eat during football games? I don't really have experience doing that as of late, so I can't answer that question. Third and 13, 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Timeout for the Rams on third down and long. We'll see what Mayfield and McVay can call here. I don't think their script is very long. I will do that game, Jimmy. I will. Becca says beer with a side of beer. Which beer? What do they call the Harry Potter beer? Isn't there a Harry Potter beer? Cesar says tacos. Harley says Mary Jane with a side of Mary Jane. It just sounds like Tessa, or not Tessa. Harley has a big crush on some girl named Mary Jane. I'm not sure who that is. Third and 13. Throw down the field. Ben Skoranek goes up and gets it. Huge play for the Rams, and Baker Mayfield with a big throw down the middle of the field. Butterbeer. Yeah, that's what they call it. First and 10, handoff. Fumble! Who's got the ball? The Raiders got it! The Raiders! They're all pointing their way. They're convinced. The Raiders have the ball! Fumble again, Cam Akers! Who would have thought that Cam Akers would fumble? He's only fumbled 5 million times the last 2 years. Chandler Jones forces the fumble. What's your favorite Tom Petty song? Let's see. Mary Jane's Last Dance. Last Dance with Mary Jane. That's a good song. Corey says, gotta love that Mary Jane. Yes, she is the best. Died and Dead says, refugee. It plays on every day, really? I would feel like Free Fallin' would play like every day. Put the puke face in the chat if you also hate McVay, says Becca. Becca hates McVay as much as Ultra loves him. Roland says, sports, I wonder how earthly they have to... I don't know what you're saying, bro. No. Will I be streaming the Saturday games next week? I gotta look and see what they are. .445 left in the second quarter. Handoff. Jacobs up the middle. Jacobs getting 7 on first down. 4:30 remaining in the first half. You won't be able to be on any streams next week. Why is that? Everybody boo Becca in the chat. Gain of 3 on 2nd and 2. First down Raiders. I disagree with that sing. His name is Matt Patricia. First and 10, 3:35 left in the second quarter. Yes, boo. At the 27-yard line, Devontae Adams. Play action Raiders. Throw from Carr. Jacobs. Gain of 8. Second down and 2. Yeah, I assumed they would. I don't think she's Gryffindor. I think she's like Hufflepuff or something. Or no, is that you? No, I think she's Slytherin. I think I said she's Slytherin. 2nd and 2. Handoff. Cut back. Jacobs breaks the tackle to the 40. Jacobs to the 43, maybe the 44-yard line. Big Al pukes everywhere. Gross. Free falling. Panthers, Steelers. Ugh. Yuck. 2 minutes left in the second. Carr at the 43. 3 receivers. And Carr takes it to the 2-minute warning. 13-3 Raiders at the 2-minute warning. What's our thoughts on Ravenclaw? Nobody knows who they are anyways. See, Becca's one of them. Nobody knows who they are. Nobody cares. They're just in the background. Ravenclaw's in the background. They're the forgotten one. 13-3 Raiders. 2-minute warning. What's up, Ben? Don't you think, Jordan? I don't know. That's what I know. Ravenclaw's just the one nobody cares about. That's all I know. I really don't. I think if I had to name them out loud, I would have forgotten Ravenclaw. Like, I'm just being honest. I'm not that big of a Harry Potter fan. I would have forgotten it. I know like 3 or 4 of them. I've heard Avatar looks really... I've heard it's really good. I've heard the second film is very good. And I'm not going to doubt that. I mean, James Cameron is a GOAT. So I'm not going to deny that. He's been working on this movie for how long? Apparently it is one that you got to go to the theaters for, because visually, just like the first, it's very good. Oh, come on, Becca. This whole chat loves you. Literally, Tessa was screaming in caps the whole time. Where's Becca last stream? So I had to message you on Discord. Transformers looks good. It looks all right. It looks better than the last couple ones, I will say that. I did like the Bumblebee movie they made. Yeah, I would agree with that, Becca. 1st and 10 at the 43. It's a fake up the middle toss around the corner end around. Mac Hollins, good blocking by the Raiders. Gain of 7 for the Raiders. What's wrong, Tessa? You eat too much sugar? Yeah, Gary, see, Gary knows. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. See? Like it? Oh, Ben. I think she's a little too young for that. Greg Gaines with a nice play on 2nd down, stopping Josh Jacobs. Gaines is a pretty underrated player, probably the most underrated player on the Rams. I really like the first Transformers film. After that, 2nd and 3rd are watchable. They're entertaining. But I could not tell you what happens in them. 3rd and 3. Carr going deep to Adams. And a perfect ball, and what a catch. What a pass by Derek Carr on that one. perfect placement, one-on-one with Jalen Ramsey, and Adams wins again. Look at this ball by Carr, though. Woo! What a throw. Sharm says, what's up, Mitch? Hope all is well. I'm doing fantastic, Sharms. All I need is a touchdown from the Raiders on this drive. That would be beautiful. The Pete Davidson, Eli Manning one where they're talking about spooning, that one. Died and Dead. Let's go, man. Everyone's favorite Christmas movie. Yeah, mine's probably Home Alone, but Elf is right there too. Elf is great. Polar Express. First and 10. My mom loves Four Christmases with Vince Vaughn. I think we watch that like every year. Second down and 10. Carr wasn't able to get much on that scramble. Sports Today says, I feel like Carr might stay. He's starting to get comfortable. Year 2, they will rival Kansas City unless Sean Payton comes to the Chargers. I definitely think the Raiders need to get a lot of pieces on defense, but I definitely agree with you. I think Carr is going to stay, and I like the way he's been playing the last few games. Huge positive for the Raiders. Second and 10. Hopefully I didn't just curse him. Throws it over the middle to Adams, and Adams gets it to the 10-yard line. So the Raiders will have another third down here with about 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Tessa says, oh no, I'm so scared. I woke up the beast Big Al who likes those tiny, tiny birds. I love this feisty Tessa we're getting tonight. 3rd and 5. It gets the people going in here. I do, Sharms, I do. They've got a chance. They got to win tonight, though. They got to win tonight. 3rd and 5. Carr throws it up to the end zone, and it's intercepted. I think I just cursed Carr. I don't know why he threw that. That was terrible on his part. Rams do have an elite red zone defense. Maybe it was that last second hit by the defensive lineman that Carr didn't see coming. But the Rams get a pick in the end zone, so it's still 13-3. And the Rams, I'm not sure what they're going to do with this ball with about 40 seconds left in the half. Jordan Hunter says Die Hard. Who's my top 3 matchups I want to see in the postseason from a quarterback battle perspective? Mahomes and Allen. Allen and Burrow, because I don't think we've seen that yet. Brady and Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Let's do it. Let's do it. Or I'll take Allen too. I mean, kind of the same ones everyone would pick, I think. Now the Grinch is a good one. Top 10 tights? What, Deshaun? Tight ends? What's your question? Throw incomplete. 2nd and 10. 45 seconds left in the half for the Rams. The Raiders have no timeouts left. Ultra, I'm not sure, but it looked like he did get hit at the last second there. Think that could have impacted his throw. I don't think Jimmy G will be back, Michael. Baker throws incomplete on 2nd and 10. 3rd down and 10, 41 seconds left in the half. I'm not sure what McVay is doing here. I would run this, honestly. I would run the ball here. You don't want to give the Raiders another chance to get the ball, in my opinion. That's a good call. So the Raiders stop them. And now we'll run the half out. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Rams will get the ball after halftime. 13-3 Raiders. Raiders have been the better team, more complete team. One mistake by Carr keeps this game a little bit closer than it probably is. Not too surprised by the first half. 13-3 Raiders. Mayfield's been better than expected, I would say. Bucks 49ers may not happen without Jimmy G. I like Purdy, though, says Roland. Brady and Burrow. That would be a great Super Bowl. Ben, yeah, he did. Yeah, he rocked a beard a couple times. Playoffs. Monty says Ramsey is a fraud. What's up, Monty? How you doing, man? It's been a long time since you've been in the chat, bro. Harley says, Mitch, who is your favorite Natasha? Be careful who you choose. Ha ha ha, just kidding. My favorite Natasha. I think it is... I'm going to go with... probably Black Widow. That's my answer. Big Al says, I'm very upset. I thought Tessa was my friend. The funny thing is, Tessa was complaining like one of these streams the whole time about how nobody likes her except for Big Al. And now she's just attacking Big Al. What's up, Martez? Do I think one of these teams, Raiders, Browns, or Lions, can make the playoffs? I think Raiders or the Lions. I doubt the Browns. Raiders or the Lions, though. I don't think both. Maybe none, but I think the Raiders and the Lions have a chance. If I'm Les Snead, do I get rid of Ramsey in the offseason? You might have to try to get some assets because it looks like Stafford's going to retire. Aaron Donald might go with him. And if not, Donald's probably going to leave the year after. So you've got to think about rebuilding this roster. So Ramsey would be one of the guys you could trade. I think Brady Burrow would be sweet. That was a good one. I know they play this regular season, though, so that kind of takes away from it a little. Monty is high. What game am I streaming Sunday? Okay, let's look at it. Bodo says Tessa is the type of lady that the more you love her, the more she pushes you away. Sports Today, Chris Sims has been a Brady hater for his entire career, so I like Chris Sims, but that's just a fact. I mean, we've kind of figured that out. Where is... what was I going to look at? Schedule. So I'm going to do the Bucks and Niners. I got the Patriots game on Monday. And in the morning, will I be doing a game? Maybe the Vikings and the Lions. That might be pretty good. What do you guys think? Jets, Bills. Has Baker made more good throws in the first half of this game than he did his entire Panther career? That's debatable. I think it's close. What controversy, Monty? Moto. Okay. Halftime, guys. What are your thoughts? How we feeling? ASAP Rocky is performing right now? That's random. Hey, yeah, I'm doing it, Ultra. I don't care what you say, man. Browns versus Bengals or Ravens, Steelers, and then Bucks, Niners. Why not the Lions and the Vikings? Maybe I'll skip the morning game. Maybe I'll do the Niners, Bucks, and Sunday night. And Monday night. I could do that. Why am I bad luck to the Lions? That's whack. Tessa's not scared of Big Al. She says Big Al is just Little Al. I'm definitely doing the Patriots, man. I'm definitely doing the Patriots. No question, Gary. Don't worry about that. Do the entire Saturday day. What day is that? Colts, Vikings, Ravens, Browns, and Dolphins, Bills. I'm definitely doing Dolphins, Bills. I'm doing Niners, Seahawks on Thursday. Colts, Vikings is kind of boring. Ravens, Browns. I could do a full day, but I don't know. Maybe. Then we've got Raiders, Patriots. Oh, that's the same time as Bengals, Bucks. Oof. And Titans, Chargers. Oof. Why did the NFL have to change the Patriots game? Damn. That could have been some good streaming for me. And the 10 a.m. slate sucks, man. Like, Lions-Jets is good, I guess, but every other game is terrible. Like, Chiefs-Texans? Are you kidding me? I mean, yeah, I get higher ratings on Patriots games, Ultra. I gotta do it. I'd watch the Bengals and the Bucks on another screen and probably talk about it, but more people join in for the Patriots games, so I'd have to do Patriots. Sports Today says every Lions game is good. It's hard to disagree with that statement. Yeah, the Washington Giants game is shit. It doesn't even make sense either, just because it's the NFC East. The Seahawk, Jennifer. Come on. NFC East, AFC East, Super Bowl. Ooh. Corey, I think it will probably be a members stream, that one. Harley, shut up with your bottle of syrup. Take your bottle of syrup. Corey, what did I do, man? Third quarter. Thoughts on Desmond Ridder? I don't know. You haven't seen him play yet. I think it's the right move for the Falcons. See what they have in him. He's a good athlete. I think he can execute fairly similar offense to Marcus Mariota. I don't think there's going to be too much of a drop-off there. I don't think the Falcons are winning the Super Bowl this year, so they might as well see what they have in Ridder to see if there's anything there for next year. Maybe carry over with him next year. But, you know, it's probably not going to make a massive difference in terms of wins and losses. (13-3) Raiders. Rams begin with the football in the second half. Jared Goff, solid. He's an average quarterback. 1st and 10, Baker Mayfield throwing, and that was an absolute terrible ball intended for Van Jefferson. He had him open, but he just missed him. Maybe he was a little bit off on the timing of the route, but it was a bad ball in my opinion. Mariota. All right. 2nd and 10 for Baker. Looking right, looking back left. Baker on the move. Baker going to run. Baker slides out of bounds and takes one of the NFL guys with him. Gain of 5. Tessa says, OMG, he doesn't quit. Leave Big Al alone. He's just trying to watch some football in peace. 3rd and 4, 14-20 left in the third quarter. Baker takes a snap. Baker, throw, and it's low but caught by, I have no idea, for a first down. 13:50 left in the third quarter. Crosby was like a millisecond too late. Do I think Stevenson will make the Pro Bowl? Oof. Maybe? Yeah, I'd say probably not, but would I vote him in? Probably. I'll do my vote soon. First down, sack. for the Raiders. Second down and long coming up. 13 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Ty Montgomery's toast, man. Nice play. Nice play by Nichols. Second and 19. Four-man rush by the Raiders. They get to Baker, but then he avoids the sack and throws an incompletion. It'll be third and 19 for the Rams. Really good pass rush there by the Raiders. Max Crosby going after. And Chandler Jones on the other side too. Great pass rush there. Third down and long. Third and 19. Third and 19 at the 20. Screen is a bad throw by Baker again. Incomplete to Powell. There is a flag. 12:28 left in the third quarter. Okay, Big Al. See you in a bit. Illegal man downfield on the Rams. Penalty is declined, and the Rams will be forced to punt here. 12:28 remaining in the third quarter. Derek Carr warming up for his first possession of the second half. Punt for the Rams. And the Ram guy hit the Raider returner way early. Super early. And that's going to be a flag on the Rams. So that's going to give an automatic first down and some easy yards for the Raiders here. Hidden yards on special teams. Do I think Andrew Slater or D-Mac will retire after this year? There's potential for that, but I'm not sure. Is Ramsey still your top corner? Probably not, but I don't know if there's a definitive top corner in the NFL right now. I don't know if there is. Bono with the jokes. Oh shit, Tessa's back. I didn't even know she left. $12:19 remaining in the third quarter. Do I think Jack Jones was overrated and has fallen off? No. He hasn't really played. He hasn't really played that much, honestly. He should be playing more. But obviously that stretch of games that he was performing at such a high rate is kind of hard to replicate as a rookie. Do you think we trade Peppers? No. Deshaun says, everybody we thought were great haven't played great. Corners. I don't know about that. Hardwood, what's up, man? He says, hello, let's go. Where's JC Jackson? He's on the Chargers and he is injured. Flag on the play. Still waiting for this call by the refs. Raiders want a repunt here. Penalties on both sides on the play. We need to trade Aguilar and Bourne. They don't need to trade them. They can cut them at the end of the year. Damian Harris is a free agent. He'll probably leave. Wouldn't be surprised if he went to the Raiders, actually. Who's my favorite? The Patriots. Drop the makeup tutorial. I don't wear makeup, bro. I just have a face wash and I use like a cream. But that's it. Could be the lighting. Ask Becca for makeup tutorials. She's pretty good at that. At the 41-yard line, the Raiders will get the ball. Shitty punt. Jennifer's one of the wise women in the chat. Unlike Tessa. Tessa just goes after everybody like a madman. Thank you, Monty. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yes. I like this comment. I like this comment by Harley. Tessa says I can teach people how to say facts. You can't teach anything, Tessa, other than stealing people's catchphrases. Sports Today says if Stafford retires, is he better than Phillip Rivers or Matt Ryan all time? I don't think he's better than either from an all-time perspective. From a career accomplishment perspective. You could I would say he was more talented than both. I think it's tough to I think the Ryan and Rivers debate is really close. I think. That one is a debate. That one's close. Gary says Miss Harley is cute. There we go, Harley. Harley's already got a Detroit Lions boyfriend, though. Mondi says Brian Hoyer retires and becomes the OC for the New England Patriots. Maybe. We need an OC, man. We've got the worst offensive coach and coaching in general in the league. From the UK. When's he coming over to the States, Harley? Rodgers or Manning? Peyton, I assume you're asking, not Eli. Peyton. I want O'Brien too. I'd take O'Brien. 1st and 10. I could see O'Brien going to whichever team Brady signs with next year. I could see him also going to the Raiders as well. Flag. Maybe the Titans too. I could see O'Brien going to the Titans because I think he worked with Vrabel in Houston. I think Vrabel was the DC and O'Brien was the head coach. So I could see him coming back as the OC of the Titans. Long distance relationship for Harley. At the 32-yard line. Carr play action. Throwing down the middle of the field. It looked like two Raiders ran into each other. Moreau and Cole. Moreau was open there, but Cole ran into him. 2nd and 20. There was a holding call on 1st down. Sam Bradford or AJ McCarron? Definitely Sam Bradford. I don't think there's any question about that. Okay, Harley. At the 32-yard line, split backs. Handoff. Big gain for Jacobs. Jacobs was down at the 47-yard line. Jacobs did hurt himself, though. Potentially a groin, maybe. He's limping a little bit here, but he looks okay. 13-3, Jacobs with a big carry on 2nd and 20 on a draw. Elway Rogers, says Sports Today. Huh. That's a good one. That's tough. That's tough. 3rd and 5. Carr on the move. Running. Diving for the first down, but he's a yard short. It'll be 4th and 1 with 10:40 remaining in the third quarter. Wagner meets Carr at the sticks. Bono the comedian today. 4th and 1, the Raiders are going to punt. And pins the Rams at their own 13-yard line. The Rams still hanging around in this game. If they can get a touchdown drive or even a field goal, they can make this a one-score game. Sports Today says Eli or Big Ben. I'd go with Big Ben. How come Bodo's the only guy that super chats in this chat right now? What's up with that? Monty, what are you talking about? That's what he said. Who's better, CJ Beathard or Trevor Siemian? Oh my goodness. Trevor Siemian for like that 4-game stretch in 2016. Sports Today says Breeze or Rodgers? Rodgers. Black Sheep says, you're the man. What's up, Black Sheep? Thank you, man. I mean, I know you're a bunch of goofs, Harley, but I'm a bunch of goofs too, so how about that? Roland says, Breeze. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Dave Ziegler watching the game. Raiders GM. Josh McDaniels looking over some plays on the sidelines. 1st and 10 at their own 13. Mayfield hands to Williams, who picks up 9. 2nd down and 1. Dave Ziegler and Josh McDaniels. Been friends since high school. Good story. 2nd and 1 at the 22. Handoff. Williams gets outside, gets the 1st down and a gain of 5. 9:30 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Black Sheep's a smart guy. I like this guy. Marino or Peyton? Peyton for me. Yes, thank you, Marcus. That's awesome, man. 1st down and 10. Baker throws down the field, incomplete on 1st and 10, 2nd and 10, 9 minutes remaining in the 3rd. Shout out to Marcus415 who celebrates 7 months of membership. Tessa says she's the most innocent person in the chat, which is highly debatable. Monty says MJ or Kobe. I love Kobe more, but I've got to go MJ there. MJ's the GOAT. 2nd and 10. I have changed? Why did I change? Well, I like Kobe. Like, if you're asking me who do I like more, Kobe. Kobe or LeBron? Give me Kobe. I know some people not going to like that in the chat, but give me Kobe. Josh Jacobs, something about his hand. Taped 2 fingers together. Baker attempts a screen on 2nd and 10. Is rejected by Max Crosby. 3rd and 10. I think I'm going to go with your favorite dude there, Monty. I'm going to go with your guy. Third and 10. Blitz for the Raiders. Baker under pressure and sacked. 4th and 10. And the Raiders will get the ball back again here. Can we not with the Kobe disrespect, please? Thank you. You guys can have a discussion about basketball without bringing up just because he died and this bullshit. Don't say that, please. Punt for the Rams. There is a flag down. I think Brandon Bolden hit the punter. Laid him out. Now they say no flag. Oh, he was pushed into him, I think. Is Hightower still alive? Yeah, I saw him post on Instagram a couple times, so I think he's alive. Carr's playing all right. He's made some nice throws. My team's Mitch. Or my team's Mitch. Yeah, I'm Team Mitch, and I'm also named Mitch, and my team is the Patriots. Raiders running back Josh Jacobs suffered a hand injury. Is questionable to return. He's gone to the locker room. Only 16 points scored in this game so far. All right, Tessa, thanks for joining in. Yes, Harley, we need your poem. Let's go. Is this the worst record by a team that won the Super Bowl the previous season? I don't think so, but it's up there for recent history. It's pretty bad. You got 2 hours, Monty. 2 hours to wait, bro. We should do a BLV Pro Bowl team. Do you mean like of the viewers that watch? That would be a pretty cool idea, actually. That's a good idea. First and 10. Gain of 8 for White. Second down and 2. 7:50 remaining in the third quarter. Black Sheep says, nice to meet you, Mitch. My name's Anthony. I'm a Niners fan, but a sports fan, but a fan in general of the sport of football, as I love watching all games and their players as they are athletic and fun to watch. Love watching and talking about football. That's awesome, Black Sheep. Welcome to the chat, man. We love to have you. White gains nada on 2nd and 2, so it'll be 3rd and 2. 7 minutes remaining in the third. I don't know if you're a captain, bro. I think the captain would be Bodo and Big Al. Or maybe Tessa and Big Al, because we got the rivalry. 3rd and 2, 6:50 remaining in the third. 4 receivers out there for Carr. Moreau at tight end. Carr going deep down the left sideline to Adams, and it's out of reach. 1-on-1 with Ramsey. 4th and 2. Raiders will punt again. 6:45 left in the third quarter. Rams defense doing a good job. Good job by Ramsey there. 6:45 left in the third. Cole punting again. Only his second punt, though. There's a flag thrown, and the Rams return to the 33. That's Powell. 6:33 left in the third. Can the Rams get some points on the board here to make things interesting versus the Raiders? No, he isn't, Sing. Thanks, Black Sheep. That'd be awesome, man. Which NFL team was the worst team to ever make the Super Bowl? From a record perspective? Or what? Just a general question? I don't know, man. That's a tough question. That's very subjective. When I look back at it, I feel like that 94 Chargers team that got there, that played the Niners, I think they lost by like 45 or some shit like that. That team was pretty bad. Does anyone watch this White Lotus show? I keep seeing commercials for it and people talking about it on Twitter. Does anybody watch it? Do I ever play Clash of Clans? Nah. I don't really play much, Monty, bro. Not anymore. I'm getting old, man. I played NHL for the first time in like a year, like 2 days ago. Yeah, Monty, how old are you now? Like 16? Best record after losing the Super Bowl is the 2007 Patriots. Monty, you're super young, man. Are you serious, Monty? Gain of 5 to the 22, second down, 6:20 left in the third. Oh, Monty, bro, don't do that. Second and 5. At their own 22. Play action. Baker finds Skoranek in the flat, and he gets the first down. Gain of 8. Big Al says, remember to Gronk Spike the like button, subscribe to the channel, Gronk Spike the notification bell, and become a member if you haven't already. Jennifer says, to feel 16 again. Yes. Shut up, Monty. You're not. 29-yard line. Mayfield going deep. There is some interference, and they're going to call PI. Tutu Atwell was running down the field, and the Raiders got some contact. All of a sudden, a big play puts the Rams in the red zone. A touchdown would make this a field goal game, guys. Mayfield doesn't look bad. I mean, he's had some stretches where he looked pretty bad, but considering this is his first game in a new offense with a bad offensive line and a bad receiving core, I think he looks pretty good. Big Al, who would you say is the worst team that made a Super Bowl. Do you agree with me there? Or maybe name me a couple more that you think. Because I'm not sure how the perception was at the time. I just know from going back in time. You know what I mean? Double reverse play, end around. And that goes nowhere. Second down and long. I don't know about that, Monty. Actually, she does like young guys, so maybe. You might be right. Second and 10 at the 30 of the Raiders. Play action again. Baker on the move. Scrambling. And goes out of bounds. Making it 3rd and 10. Monty, you gotta relax, man. Also, where's your mentor been? Where's Turtle been? Where's he been at? People were asking for him. Has he even been in the Discord lately? Third and 10 from the 30 of the Raiders. Baker, screen to Atwell. Atwell, first down. Atwell to the 17 and maybe a face mask on the Raiders. Morig. Or maybe a hold on the Rams. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a hold against the Rams. I'm going to screenshot that and send it to him, Monty. Where's he been, man? They called holding on the Rams on that screen for a first down. 3:30 left in the third quarter. So it'll be 3rd and super long now. 3rd and 16. So the Rams, if they can get into field goal range, can attempt a long one for Gay. And then get within 7. That would be ideal here. So they throw it short. And it's caught to the 29-yard line. Hopkins. So Gay will come out for a long 40, 48, 49, maybe 50-yarder. There's another late flag here. Maybe some unnecessary roughness. Depends what the flag's on here. Personal foul on the Rams. So that takes them out of field goal range. Shelton. They're going to attempt a 61-yarder regardless. And Gay is not even close on that 61-yarder. So the Raiders are going to get the ball with good field position. 2:42 left in the third quarter. Terrible penalty by the Rams to push them out of field goal range on that drive. 2:42 left in the third. Yeah, Grogan was the 85 QB. They split, though. 85 Bears the worst team? Or 85 Patriots? Nah. I mean, they're probably up there for one of the worst, but I don't think they're the worst. They're looking for a running back pass there by the Raiders. But nothing there, so Jacobs just takes it for a couple yards. Monty, you're like 5'2", like 120 pounds soaking wet. My legs weigh more than you, bro. At the 48-yard line of the Rams, it's 2nd and 9. Dump off to the back Jacobs. He gains 8 yards, and Jacobs shaking off the hand injury. 3rd down, 150 left in the 3rd. Hey, you're getting up there. 5'10", 153. There we go. I don't remember what I was. I think you were bigger than me when I was your age. If you're 5'10", then yeah. I might have been around that weight, though. Handoff, 3rd and 2. 1st down, gain of 5 to the 37-yard line. Holy! Bodo's like the Big Show. He's measuring in at 7 foot, 500 pounds. Oh, really, Monty? How'd you get the weight off? You just play sports or what? 1st and 10 at the 37. Empty formation for Derek Carr. Carr looking down the field, scrambling to his right. Carr trying to avoid pressure. Carr on the move, throws it away. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. 25 seconds left in the 3rd. I think a touchdown drive would put this game away for the Raiders, but they have been unable to put the ball in the end zone since Carr threw that terrible red zone interception. Really, Bodo? Wow, you're big dude for a long time. Bodo is probably one of that, always at the top row in the class picture. 2nd and 10, gain of 8. 3rd and 2. 15 seconds left in the 3rd. That's good, man. That's tough to lose that much weight. Jordan, you're a guitar player, though, so you get like 10 points just for doing that, bro. What's up, Miss Harley? I need Carr to get a touchdown as well. It's kind of a weird game. Entering the fourth quarter now. What would that be, Monty? How does that work? Harley's 6'6"? Holy smokes. I thought she was like 4'2", but what is that? 3rd and 2 at the 29 of the Rams. Handoff for Jacobs, only gets a yard, so it'll be 4th and 1. I wonder if they'll go for this. 14:40 remaining in the game. Raiders lined up to go for it on 4th and 1. Derek Carr sneaks it, and it looks like he got it. First down, Raiders. Big first down there. 14:20 left in the game. Raiders trying to get that last final touchdown drive. Okay, 1st and 10. Jacobs up the middle. Jacobs to the 22 of the Rams. Do I think the Chiefs are the favorites to win it all? No. I think the Bills are, probably. Okay, 2nd and 7. Carr pumps, Carr throws, incomplete to Adams. No flags. 3rd and 7, 13 minutes left in the game. What does beer taste like, says Caesar, and Bodo says beer. Valzad, everybody's falling asleep over here. Another Raider offensive lineman is down on the field. 3rd and 7 with 13 minutes remaining in the game. Ever since they lost that one lineman, they haven't been the same. Oh, guys, we have 3 subscribers away from 39.5, guys. So if you're in here and you're new, subscribe. Or if you're in here and you watch me all the time but you're not subscribed, subscribe, guys. The Broncos-Rams game is going to be absolutely pathetic. Is Monty really buying emojis? What a dummy. Okay. 3rd and 7. Illuminor is the injured Raider. So Munford is in at tackle, I think. A rookie from Ohio State. 3rd and 7 here at the 22 of Los Angeles. Carr steps up, throws underneath, but that's not good enough for the first down. It's going to be 4th and 3 here. So now Carlson's going to come out for a field goal. $36-yarder. Kick is good. So it's 16-3. Can the Rams score a touchdown? Roland says the 85 Patriots Bears Super Bowl was the same day the space shuttle was supposed to launch and then rescheduled 2 days later and exploded. That's rough. Baker gonna make a comeback? Okay. I don't know, Bodo. How old is Tessa? I'm not sure. I want to say she's like around Monty's age. Tessa like avoids like most of the questions you ask her. So it's kind of hard. Big Al says 5 by the way she acts. Oh! She could be 12. She could be 32, yeah. My guess is she's like 14. 15, maybe 16. Monty's been in the chat since he was like 8. At the 25. I didn't change the score. I will in a sec. Baker throws to the flat. Caught by his tight end, Higbee. Gain of 5. Jordan, when it's a teenager, does it really matter? Monty is Tessa, says Died and Dead. Maybe. I doubt it, though. Second and 5 at the 30. Handoff. Gain of 2 for the Rams. Third down. 11:30 left in the game. I gotta change it to fourth quarter. I don't know why it's still for third quarter. Can the Rams get a touchdown? Third and 3, Baker. Going deep. Terrible throw. Incomplete. Flag on the play. Holding on the Rams is declined. Tessa was arguing with Big Al the whole time. That's what she did. But Big Al's feeding into it. He's not. Big Al, you got to stay composed, bro. Stay composed. 11 minutes left in the game. Raiders are going to get the ball back again. I mean, could this be a fake punt? Eventually, they're going to have to do something. 11 minutes left. Another flag. Raider return to the 25. Oh no. Natasha changed her name again. Bodo! Do I think Myles Garrett has the best dance moves in the NFL? He's got a good thriller dance. That's for sure. Raiders went offside, so the Rams get a free first down. McDaniels is not happy. 10:53 left in the game. I've got enough mods, Bodo. Because I don't know who's going to show up, bro. Sometimes not all of you show up. At the 38. Play action. Baker going deep. Complete to the 44. That's Van Jefferson. Can the Rams score a touchdown? I continue to say it. There is a flag. I think it might be for a high hit. No, they're going to call another fucking holding. Can we stop with the holds? It's just killing the game. I'm going to fall asleep here. Ugh. First and 20 with 10:30 left in the game. Play action, Baker. Baker, screen. There's some room out in front. Williams gets to the 42-yard line of the Raiders. Second down. This might be 4-down territory for the Rams. Bills, Vikings. Ugh. Let me pass on that one, Jimmy. Blitz by the Raiders. Baker going down the field. It's caught. Skoranek. I am lost as to where the ball is on the field. I thought it was further down than it was because the penalties have been screwing me up. First and 10, 9:20 left in the game. At the 48 of the Raiders, Baker. Play action again. Baker going deep. It's a high throw. It was close, but it's incomplete. Atwell. Second and 10 with 9:10 left in the game. All right, see you, Natasha. Second and 10 with 9 minutes left in the game. At the 48 of the Raiders, Baker throws out wide. Not a great throw. They say it's caught by Skoranek. Will be third down. Third down, 8:50 left in the fourth. That wasn't a catch. 8:41 left in the game. That wasn't a catch. McDaniels challenges it. He is going to be correct. Monty says the Rams actually suck. Like, how did they just win the Super Bowl? Without Miller or Donald, they are nothing. Kupp carried the offense. They have no other weapons, no running game, trash defense. Yep. I don't know what to say. Von Miller was a big part of it. Aaron Donald, Kupp's amazing play. Stafford was unreal. The O-line was a lot better. Don't forget Andrew Whitworth. The run game wasn't good. They had Odell. They had, who else? I just think, like, the D-line, when they had Donald, Miller, and Floyd, was really good. And then on top of that, they had just the offense with Stafford, Kupp, Odell, the right scheme. A good offensive line. I think they were kind of fortunate because the Bucs were so injured, but they beat the Niners by that drop pick. But hey, they did enough to win the Super Bowl. They had a really talented team that won the Super Bowl. This isn't the same team. Do I think Saquon's definition of MVP? Nah, I wouldn't say that. I love Saquon, but I don't think so. Oh. Calling the field stands, they say. So I think Ben had his hand under the ball there. $8:41 left in the game. 3rd and 4. At the 42. Crosby maybe went offside. First down, Rams after that penalty. Another dumb penalty by the Raiders resulting in a first down. First and 10 with 8:41 left in the game. 16-3 Raiders, but the Rams are at the 37, trying to make this a one-score game. Handoff. Akers, big run to the 30. No fumble. Gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. 8:20 left in the game. Eight minutes left. At the 30. Play action. Baker throws. First down. Higbee. Feels like every pass is play action. 7:45 left. First and 10, 7:30. Do I think the Browns could beat the Bengals? Yeah. They've beat them how many times in a row? I feel like they could, but I don't know. It's tough to bet against the Bengals the way they're playing. Motion from Atwell. Play action again. Throw to the flat. No gain. Skoranek wants a face mask, but he's not going to get it. 2nd down and long. I think they need to try to make a second level throw here. At the 24 of the Raiders, rolling to his right, Baker throws across his body. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Third and 10 at the 24. Mayfield. Great throw there by Mayfield to Atwell for a first down, and Atwell gets out of bounds. Huge conversion keeping this game alive here. Rams hold on every play. They held there again, but no flag. Havenstein got his right arm right around the chest of Max Crosby. Should have been a holding call. Was not a holding call for the first time. Missed one. At the 11-yard line, Baker throws. Atwell. Atwell stays on his feet. Atwell to the 8. 5:40 left in the game. Baker, hands again. Akers to the 5. 3rd down. And about 4. Third and 4, 4:45 left. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Baker looking left. Baker stepping up. Baker getting around the sack. Baker throwing, completing. Getting to the 3-yard line, but is 1 yard short, and it'll be 4th down and 1. They're going to have to go for it here. 4th and 1 at the 2. 1st down at the 1 yard line here. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys. We're a couple subscribers away from 39.5. 4th and 1. Rams taking their time on this drive. And now they call a timeout, which is a disaster. They called a timeout, wasted a timeout. You can't call a timeout there. That's terrible. Fourth and 1. Play action, Mayfield. Throw, caught. Nice catch by Akers. The question is, did he get the 1st down? Looks like the ref's going to give him the forward progress for the 1st down. The Rams got to hurry up, though. They're down by 2 touchdowns. They have 1 timeout. That was a 1st down. First and goal at the 1. Baker. Hand. Akers. Touchdown. It's probably going to be 16-10. All right, Monty. Let's do it, man. $16-9. I assume there's an extra point coming here. Unless they're going to go for 2. I mean, they could, but extra point is good. 16-10. That's crazy, right? Pass forever. What's wrong with McVay, Bell? Line says Baker looking fine tonight. Yeah, he looks all right. Raiders get a field goal. The game is over. Probably. Raiders expecting an onside kick. The Rams won't do that. So there's a touchback. So, two receivers to the right. Raiders will try to run the ball here. That's not going to work. 3:14 left in the game. It's the final timeout for the Rams. They used one kind of stupid on the 4th down. .315 left in the game. Two receivers to the left. I formation. Motion to the right, Mac Hollins. Handoff. Jacobs gains 9. But they need one more yard on 3rd down. 3 minutes left in the game. 3rd and 1, they're stuffed. So the Rams will get the ball back here with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game. Why do I feel like the Rams are going to score a touchdown and then the Raiders are going to win with like a game-winning 57-yard field goal from Carlson with like 10 seconds left? What's up, Blake? Cam Akers gets rushing yards? Okay. Monty says if the Pats can get a right tackle, a wide receiver, and a corner this draft, I'll be happy, and a running back later in the draft would be good too for RB2. And an OC. Can we draft an OC? It's going to be tough to get rushing yards, man, because they're losing by 6 with 2 minutes left. But we'll see. It's possible. Very nice punt by the Raiders down to the 2-yard line. Unreal. Baker's going to throw a 70-yard touchdown to Tutu Atwell for the win. The whole story of this week is going to be how Baker went on Tuesday, won the game. Through 4 receivers, Baker throws. It's maybe caught, but I'm not sure if his feet were in bounds. 2nd and 10. 1:41 left in the game. (16-10) Raiders. Baker from his own end zone. Throwing to Atwell again. And Atwell does get out of bounds. He gains 8, maybe 9 yards. 3rd down and 1 or 2. 1:37 remaining. Rams have no timeouts, guys. Raiders still have 2. But the Rams need a touchdown. 3rd and 1. Blitz by the Raiders. Baker throws, and it's intercepted. There is a flag on the play. And Harmon goes out of bounds. They're saying it's against the Raiders. Bodo almost called it. He was that close. Yeah, pass interference on the Raiders. They're going to call it on Robertson. First and 10 with 1:30 left. Baker is sacked and crushed. Max Crosby. 2nd down. There is another flag. It's probably going to be on the Raiders again. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Jerry Tillery. What a joke of a penalty that is. You never see that called in this moment in a game. After a sack especially. Okay. So at the 28-yard line, first down, Rams after that. Baker going deep down the right sideline. It's caught by Skoranek for a big play down the right sideline. Baker just chucked it up. And the big man came down with it. 1 minute left at the 40-yard line of the Raiders. Baker throwing it over the middle. Caught to the 32. 50 seconds left. 2 timeouts for the Raiders. 2nd and 1 Rams. 30 seconds left in the game. No timeouts for the Rams. Baker throwing. First down, Skoranek again. He's inbounds. 23-yard line. 20 seconds left in the game. Baker's going to want to spike here. He's got to do it fast. He does. 15 seconds left. This is wild. 2nd and 10. 15 seconds left in the game. Baker's going to throw it to the end zone. Touchdown, Van Jefferson. Oh my God. They go 98 yards. No timeouts. Van Jefferson, Baker Mayfield just throwing the ball up for grabs. What the heck is going on? Oh my goodness. The Raiders have 9 seconds with 2 timeouts to get a field goal for the win. Unless Gay misses this. I told you guys it was going to be scripted at the end. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that, Bell? Bro, I told you, man. I'm not sure why they played that coverage there. Like, how do you not play too high there? Why do you play cover 1? I hope he misses this extra point. Just for the shits and giggles. Oh! Oh! It was close. He almost missed. 17-16. 10 seconds, 2 timeouts. Yeah, the refs definitely gave them that, but is what it is. Baker's gonna get paid now. Watch. He's gonna get paid. "10 seconds. Can the Raiders get in field goal range?" They got one timeout, I think. At their own 25-yard line, they're going to have to throw it up to Adams here. Carr throws it down the middle. It's intercepted by Rapp. And the Rams and Baker Mayfield are going to win the game. If a game was ever scripted, it was that one. That's the Raiders' 4th loss this season after leading by 13 points. Wow. Baker's going to be the starting quarterback of the Colts next year. Where's Party Parth? (17-16) Rams final. That is the game. Hope you guys enjoyed that ending. It was a pretty boring game for most of it. It felt like the Raiders just fell asleep. And then all of a sudden, Baker Mayfield starts just saying F it and throwing the ball up. And the Rams won the game. So I think that seals the deal for the Raiders on the season. I think that's a good thing for the Patriots. I think that probably helps them next week. But, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this stream. It was an interesting one, to say the least. We will see you soon. Tune into the rest of the content. Check out the rest of the videos that I put out this week. New Mike Vrabel video if you haven't checked it out already. Best bets are out. Go check that out. Picks. What else? If you haven't already, become a patron, YouTube member, subscribe, and we will see you soon. Peace!